Alright boys, so 1.1 is dropping in Genshin Impact at some point. We do not know. My guess is that if I go here, it's gonna be dropping as soon as Venti leaves. So in 12 days and 10 hours from me recording this, actually 11 hours. So in like 5 hours, in 12 days, like 4 hours for you probably. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know when this video is going up. Anyway, so big shout to Zen. Go follow him on Twitter if you're interested in like Genshin leaks and Genshin info. He's been posting a lot lately, a lot of leaks lately. So the first thing we have is the rumor, okay? But the rumor, it seems pretty convincing, okay? So I'm still gonna mention it. So gonna get new story stuff, and we're gonna get potentially free cryo sword, well, a 5-star cryo sword, right? Cairo sword. I don't know. I'm gonna assume we made cryo. I don't know. And then new event, free glider skin. And gems, right? Gems, we love gems. And then they're gonna update the friend feature to be a little bit more like a friend feature, so you can actually message your friends. And then Zhang Li will be added, and much more. Well, I'll go into the into the new characters in a bit as well. And it's not occurring early October, okay. So it's not dropping now. That's why like when Venti leaves is like mid-ish October. So like I think that makes sense if he drops then. The GIF, just in case anyone cares, I don't think it's really important, right? Boom. Yeah, so now we have, part 1, the new characters, Zhang Li and Child, and the 4 stars, Diona and Jin Yang, which she's a pyro type, she's a water type. Now, Zhang Li is a Geo character, he looks super cool. I'll show you in-game stuff of him as well in a second. He uses a spear, like Zhang Li, but his skill is a geo attack that petrifies enemies, okay? And petrify, if that makes it so when they turn into stone, right, which is what petrify is if you didn't know, if they turn into stone and removes their shield, that's gonna be great. I'm gonna be really excited for this. And the petrified enemies take more damage, and then we have his ultimate too, which I don't think it says there, but his ultimate puts down a geo pillar, and we don't know what it does yet. It just says it interacts with other geo constructs. So if that means that it's just gonna explode petrified enemies because they're technically geo constructs, then that's great. If it interacts with those abyss mages that like put down, I don't even think that's abyss mages, but those like little wizards that put out the geo pillars, if you've seen them yet. And that's cool too. We aren't too sure yet on what that ultimate does, his elemental burst, right? And now we have Child, who is a really interesting character as well. So he's a bow user, but if you see him in the story, he also used like water dual daggers, and that's what his skill is. His skill is just a stance change. He just changes from bow to daggers. I'm gonna assume he's gonna keep the same stats. And the thing is, bow users tend to have really high attack and pretty HP, so he's gonna hit a lot of. He's gonna hit a lot harder than like your average melee user. He might even rival Dialog, right? Well, we don't know yet. And his ultimate, it changed on stance. It doesn't tell us what his ultimate is, sadly. I can't read Chinese, so you know, my loss. Then we have Diona, which is a 4-star cryo character that's a healer. She uses a bow, so you can probably cross rivers with her as well, just like you can with Kaya. And she uses a bow. Her normal skill is a circular AoE heal. If you step inside it, you regen health, okay? So that's going to be really good for co-op. We don't know what her ultimate burst is, sadly. And then Jin Yang, a 4-star pyro character, uses a great sword, which I'm a big fan of. And then skill force field shield, which I don't know if Noel's skill is called the same. What's my Noel at? Let's see. Talents. No, it's called breastplate. Okay, alright, interesting. So, yeah, force field shield, it just sounds very similar to Noel. It just makes me believe it's like Noel. And there's a new weapon coming out as well in part 2, which, okay, so first, 2 new events, Gliding Challenge, and the other one's unknown for now. Gives out a free official and talent level 10 material, which is really good. So I'm excited because my official, if I could show you, where is she? That's her. Her talents, oops. Her constellation, I'm missing one, right? So it'd be pretty cool if I just get it for free. So I'm excited. Now, new weapons. So those are the new events. We don't know what this event is. We just know what this event is. This is the one that gives you the official. And we don't know what this is. This is the gliding event, yeah. But we don't, like, I guess if it's just a gems as reward, okay? And maybe new wings. We don't see the wings here though. But anyway, then there's a new banner that's coming out as well, which uses the regular currency, okay? Unless at least it looks like the regular currency. It doesn't look like this currency, it looks like this currency, okay? So has Mona, Kaching, and Chi-Chi on there, all great units. If you want to summon, you can, but I recommend just saving for the new characters, okay? And then the new 5-star sword, Spear and Catalyst, use the same skills. So it's going to be a new sword, Catalyst and Spear, right? And it increases shield strength by 20%, and increases attack damage by 4% after you hit something, and this can stack 5 times, so 20% attack buff as well. Which, on Geo users, is going to be really good, because they'll always have a shield. So the shield is going to be 20% stronger. And then it's going to increase their attack damage for 20% pretty much, because you just hit stuff really quick, right? So they're going to have it all the time. And then in addition to, if I go to party setup and I'll show you. Also, I initially forgot to mention, there's a new items, an Amoculus Pass and Geoculus Pass, and a pocket waypoint that you can place anywhere on the map. That one's pretty self-explanatory, right? You just put it somewhere and then you can always teleport there. I know which spot I'm taking. And then there's a Geoculus Combat and Amoculus. Yeah, that one. So what they do, as far as we're concerned, is that once you reach level 9 on the statues, which is what I'm at right now, they'll just show you the remaining ones. So it's not a pain to search them, right? Because I'm free off level 10. I have no idea where they are. I'm not going to bother searching them like the entire day like some other people did. I'm just going to wait until 1.1 hits and then I'm going to get them naturally, okay? So if you're stuck on 9 right now and you can't find the rest for you for 10, just don't bother, right? Even with the interactive map, it's pretty tough. So just wait for 1.1. You get your compass, you can just find them pretty easily, right? If you go over here and all the way down, Enduring Rock increases resistance to interruption when you have 2 geo types. When protected by a shield, increases attack damage by 15%. So you stack those 2 on top and you just have some insane damage, okay? And then that's gonna be it for now. We don't know if there's probably more coming as well, but that's gonna be it for now. Follow me on Twitter, follow Zenny on Twitter. I'm gonna show you the gameplay for the characters real quick as well, which this is child gameplay. So he shoots with a bow, right? Regular bow stuff, right? We know and love it. And then he switches to his daggers, dual spear or whatever. He uses everything. He just forms weapons with his water, okay? And that's a skill. He just turns into that. I'm gonna assume that's gonna do crazy damage, apply water on every hit. So that's insane. So I'm really excited for him. Also, he looks really cool, and I need more dudes in this game, right? And now we have Zhang Li, who I'm so excited for. His stuff looks so sick. Okay, so boom, kicks it. Right, he puts his spear in the ground, kicks it, and then his charge attack is this. So cool. So yeah, I'm really excited for him. That's his ultimate. Now we don't know what this does yet. Legit, we just know he puts on a pillar, okay? Or if that pillar is the thing that petrifies enemies, I don't know. We're not too sure yet, okay? So yeah, anyway, that's what it is, okay? We don't have any stats. We don't have like the English translation for anything. We don't have proper gameplay for him from other people, right? If you're really interested, you can go on Bilibili, which is like the Chinese YouTube, and see if people have some leaks there as well. But I'm not trying to risk it to get banned, so I wouldn't. Also, you can if you want 30 Primer Gems and 5 Adventure Experience, those are the codes. Just go on this website, type it in, easy clap, and that is going to be it for the patch. I think I covered everything. That's supposed to be the banner, so he's going to be separate from Child as well, I guess. So I'll have to see which one makes more sense summoning on. Those are their arts. Both look sick. Like they're both really cool. That's the arts for the 4 stars. That's just the battle pass. Yeah, and that's going to be it. If you don't have this yet as well, then I guess just use this as well. But I'm pretty sure most people have used this already as well. Yeah, that's going to be it. There's also this character, Dainsleaf, which we don't know anything about yet. I don't think he's coming with 1.1, so there's no point covering him. And yeah, it's gonna be it. Follow me on Twitter at SoraFGC, right? And then follow Zenyet at Zenyet with 2 eyes. Okay, thank you very much. Good job.